All right, now let's take Tina's ZR2. Let's take that one for a spin on here. And now this one, we don't have that hand. See, it doesn't open, won't unlock. You have to actually touch the button to unlock it. That's how this one works, okay? Touch button, unlocks it, there you go. So here we go, jumping into this dude. And take this for a spin. Now this is a whole different world from what that 4Runner was. We got a lot of tech, we got a lot of stuff going on in here, a lot of crazy features. And a lot more motor, a lot of fun to it. This is quite a machine here, there's no doubt about it. So let's put that there. Let's turn our stuff on. We'll turn the radio down, put our seatbelt on, and we'll take this dude for the same exact kind of a spin and see what we're getting out of here. Now, MPG wise, I don't know if you saw it in there, but we were like 16.5 in that. We gotta turn our ventilated seats off. There we go. It was like 16.5 for MPGs or whatever it normally is. That's what we normally get out of that 4Runner. And here, being only 500 miles on it, we seem to be averaging about 17 around town. You know, it's just running around here locally. We'll see once it gets some miles on it, we break it in. But we got everything, all of our features here. This one too, same kind of thing. We do have all of our buttons right here. So it's very easy for me to change and feel where things are. I want fan volume up, down. It's all right here, pretty simple. I don't have to look. All I gotta do is just kind of go over there and I know where my buttons are. Still way more advanced than what we're getting in the 4Runner, but still pretty simple as far as the overall effect of that. Now we got a lot of neat tech in here. I can go through and I can change all my displays on here, do all this kind of stuff. I can put on some really cool things. So it's pretty neat that you get all these options in here to be able to do whatever you want to with it being a you know, all the tech and a digital dash and everything on there. And so, but I mean, like I said, great truck. I got zero complaints on it. Rides butter smooth. Okay, we'll check that out here in a minute here as far as that kind of stuff goes. Here you go, look it, we'll hit it. See, now this one, you feel this, you're gone. I mean, look at it, you're gone. I mean, this one here definitely has some serious movement to this. We slow down. There is some power in this thing. There is no doubt about it. But it's butter smooth. I mean, look at how smooth. I mean, this thing just rides. This suspension is just pretty dang phenomenal. Seats are super comfortable. I got a ton of room in here. You know, you just feel really good in it. You know, this is definitely something that you could drive a long way in, do long distance trips without any kind of concerns. Quiet, let's see how quiet. We'll bring it back up to 60 like we did the 4Runner. Here we go. I mean, it's dead quiet in here. It's the quietest thing I own. This thing is just peaceful on the road. It drives smooth as can be. We got all the capabilities with the lockers, front locker, rear locker. You got everything that you could possibly need in here and have. You got all kinds of, you know, again, the tech is off the charts and control thing. Here they actually give you on here, you get a G-force, where is that one at? Gives you a G-force gauge in here. Right here, I think it is. So yeah, so you see this little gauge right here on the dash. It's a G-force gauge. I think they give you that in the off-road pages too here. I think you can see it on here, right here. So this is your G-force gauge. Okay, so like when I hit the gas, watch what it does. See how it's throwing you back? That's your G-forces. So that's kind of cool. Again, we got to slow down here, sorry. But they give you, see, like when I hit the brakes, look at it. See, it's going G-force forward. So they give you some really neat stuff in this truck. There's a lot of cool tech in it. The view is fantastic out of here too. You can see, I can see everything very, very well. Hang on, we're gonna have an issue here with this guy. Hold on. We got to make sure I go, he clears. People walking down a one-lane road. There we go. But like I said, fantastic truck. Everything about it. This truck is just is excellent. Will this last as long as a 4Runner is gonna, a 3rd gen 4Runner, or I mean a 5th gen 4Runner? No way. You know, I mean, this is great, but this is also a turbocharged 4-cylinder. I love that about it. I love the fun factor to this. Until you drive one, you don't know, but this thing it's got a lot of pop. It's got a lot of energy. It's got a lot of funness to this truck for sure. But where it's not going to have is you're not going to have the old classic tried and true Toyota reliability that you have from a ancient 4-liter naturally aspirated engine with a 5-speed transmission. When you go to a turbocharged, very high output turbocharged 4-cylinder with an 8-speed, this is a different world here. This is a whole different world. But there is a lot of amazing things inside of this truck and what its capabilities are that are incredible. Okay, I mean, 33-inch tires, front and rear lockers, off-road tuned, deep multimatic DSSV suspension. I mean, this is a vehicle on a whole nother level here. And again, you know, this thing just wants to go and chew, and I mean, it's fun. There's so much fun built into this little truck that is actually a very big little truck as far as size goes on it. I mean, like I said, it's got a lot to it, but rides like a dream, drives like a dream. You have ventilated seats, I have heated seats, we have everything like that you could imagine is right here inside this vehicle for all the creature comforts. Sunroof, which is up here, or moonroof, actual full moonroof on this thing. But there is a fun factor to this thing, as well as a luxury factor, as well as a capability factor that is pretty phenomenal. Now, resale on this thing compared to like the 4Runner, we're not going to see the same kind of resale. Okay, that 4Runner's resale value is based on 3 things. 1, the Toyota reliability that it's known for, and it's been proven, that vehicle's been proven for 20 years. 2, the 4Runner is also it's an old school Toyota in the fact that people want them. They're in demand. Okay, and 3 is the fact that the new generation is coming out, and the new generation is a whole complete 180 from what Toyota is known for. So it's a whole different world, and then people aren't going to want it as much, and it's going turbo, and it's going the same route that this truck has done. Okay, this truck, the last generation of this truck a couple years ago, the naturally aspirated V6, rock solid, bulletproof design, everything about it was great. Well, they went to this. Okay, the same thing is what Toyota has done with the 4Runner. They have gone from what they were, we were just driving, to what this is what the new 4Runner is going to, and people don't want that. Not everybody wants that. So the resale value of the new 4Runner, of the 4Runner I have because of the new 4Runner, is very, very high. Resale value on this, jury's out. We don't know yet. This is only it's only been out for 2 years, so we don't know what it's going to be. But I'm pretty much can guarantee it's not going to be as good as what my 5th gen 4Runner is going to be. So when you buy something like this, though, you can buy it at a discount. When you get a discount on this, you get 10, 15, 20% off on these. Then you bought your resale value up front. So you're padded regardless of what it does and what happens. It's a beautiful thing. So, but a fantastic truck. I cannot complain about this truck one bit. It is fun to drive. It is butter smooth. It is exhilarating. It is capable as can be, even though we haven't taken it off. We know that based on the numbers and the features that it has on there. We already understand that fully. So, but as far as if I was doing a long trip, okay, if I was going somewhere I'm gonna drive for 8 or 10 hours, would I rather be in this over the 4Runner? I would take this hands down every single day. To me, of everything I have in my stable, this is the most luxurious, smoothest riding, feels like a Cadillac on wheels, yet it's super capable. This fits that bill 100%, and you have the power to boot. Okay, which is a beautiful thing. But I fly in this. I drive it much faster than I normally would, just because it is so quiet, so comfortable, so smooth, so peaceful, so easy mannered. This is a fantastic, fantastic machine on every kind of level. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it back, and let me drive one more time for you quietly and let you just listen. I mean, butter smooth, pure brilliant, just pure perfect. And like I said, she's got the pop to it too. Oh, as far as the transmission shifting, let's do that too, like we did in the other one here for you. So let's get up this hill here and make sure nobody's coming. We'll slow it down. We'll bring it down to 20. And we'll hit this, and you can feel those transmission shifts. Now we got a lot more gears in this, almost double. So there's going to be a lot more shifts, but you can see the difference here. Let's bring it down. All right, here we go. Oh my God. So you can see very smooth transitions on the shifts, okay? You feel them, you know they're there. Again, I can't go much faster here. It's only a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, so I'm not going crazy. But you could feel, but man, you can feel the force of this. When that turbo kicks in, you like I said, you are smashed into the back of your seat. You're literally pushed back in it. You feel it. It feels very diesel-like. Love that factor on it. So fantastic truck. Let's go